My name is Spookasonic, aka Mr. Mucky. I'm from Kent, repping highly, and I am an MC, mainly jungle drum and bass, but I do everything. Obviously, I've been here before. I did the 521 live freestyle, and I also did the sofa chat. So big up 521. All the links for them are in the description, man. Yeah, man, 2024 is the SHELLERY Tour, and we are about halfway through right now. We started it off in Basingstoke, and the last date we did, I believe, was in Weston-super-Mare. So we're just basically going around the whole country. I've got some in Germany and in Cardiff as well. So yeah, man, I've got to big up all the promotions along the way who are helping me. But yeah, man, the SHELLERY Tour is on and popping. Like I said, we're halfway through, and yeah, man, it's going very well. On the SHELLERY Tour, I believe we got 10 shows. And like I said, we're halfway through, so I think we completed 5. I think there's another 5 to go. Yeah, the SHELLERY Tour was organised by myself. It was manifested by myself. I fronted all the money, do you know what I mean? I handpicked all the lineups. Yeah, it's, you know, it's come from me, Spooker. But obviously, some of the dates on the tour, I've teamed up with certain brands, you know what I'm saying? So I've got a big up High Vibrations gang, big up the Madman Sounds gang, big up the Detox gang in Colchester. That was a beautiful date. And yeah, so obviously the whole tour is like, you know, it's the SHELLERY brand, which is my tour. However, there is brands that I'm teaming up with along the way on certain dates. I don't want to drop some of the artists that are obviously on the dates that ain't been out yet, but I've had Fun Starter Barking, Basher and Morg, Stills. I've got a big one in July. Traumatic is headlining. Scammers on there. Filthy Habits. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's been quite a few good names on there. Ego Tripping. How can I forget Ego? Yeah, man. We've had some really good names, man. We've had some really good names on the tour. There's a specific name what I've got in mind which I don't want to drop yet, and the reason for that is because I don't believe me and this person have ever done a set before in my hometown, which is in Ramsgate. So, and that is not till August. So I don't want to let that off yet, man. I want to keep it hush. She's not a special guest, like it's not a secret, but yeah, I haven't dropped the fly yet. So I just want to keep that hush. I want it to be like a slap in the face when people see it. Do you know what I'm saying? The reason I felt I had to undertake, you know, and make the decision to put this tour on was because there's a number of reasons, but the main reason I believe is because I know. The main reason is because I feel that the MCs, and if you've been to a SHELLERY before, you will understand, it's very, you know, it's very directed and pushed in a direction for the MC to be able to showcase themselves, you know what I'm saying? And in drum and bass, like it's very much the DJ and the MC, do you know what I mean? It's seen as a separate thing, and you know, the DJs don't like to play, you know, if the MC's got a song they want to play, the DJ just wants to play his set, do you know what I'm saying? He don't want to play your song. He don't want, do you know what I mean? And that ain't a diss to anyone, it's just the way it is, do you know what I'm saying? But I felt that there is a gap where the DJs and the MCs, they both can play their own songs together. So the MC can play his song, he can spit his thing, the DJ can play his bangers as well, and they can both, like, you know, they can both basically live in the same house for the evening, whereas it's not like one against the other. And I felt a lot of times, especially in my experience, it feels like it's one against the other. You're playing against the DJ in a sense, and it's not meant to be like that. Raves, you know, raves and parties are not meant to be like that. It's meant to be one. So one of the big reasons was for the MC needs to be able to show what he can do as well. It's not just about the DJ. And we love you DJs. I'm not hating on you DJs. I really ain't hating on you DJs. But the MCs have got stuff to say as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So the SHELLERY is mainly for the MC to come and do his thing. He can perform his songs. He can do his sing-alongs on his actual beats. Do you know what I'm saying? Another reason why I thought I had to start this is because like I've been doing this thing for a very long time, and I've been all around the country, like around the world, like doing this thing. Do you know what I mean? Performing for other brands, performing for other promotions. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I felt like it was time for me to put on my brand, do you know what I'm saying? And take my brand around the country to the places that I've been, and you know, and just test the waters basically, because I feel like a lot of the brands within the scene at the moment, they're very, very huge, big brands, and it's quite hard to compete. But you know, with a brand like mine, which has just started, which is the SHELLERY, it's quite small. it's more affordable for people. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people, like, it's a fucking living crisis, and I don't really want to swear, but a lot of people ain't got no money. Do you know what I mean? And like some tickets are like 50, 40, 60 quid a ticket for a party and shit. Some people ain't got that money to pay. So, you know, with the little events, with, you know, I feel still the same impact as artists, giving you that really, you know, something that you've paid for, you can still get that at Shellery. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're probably the two main reasons why I started this thing, man. One, to keep that MC thing alive, because I feel like people are trying to kill it off, if I'm being honest with it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the MC thing in drum and bass is like they're trying to kill it off. And obviously I'm an MC, I'm an artist, so while I'm around it's not getting killed off. So the Shellery's there for that reason. And yeah, man, just to give the ravers an experience that they don't usually experience at a normal party for an affordable price. There is a split in this scene with the DJs and the MCs. Like, you know, you might not have been to a lot of drum and bass events and you might not understand, but there's this thing out there called the fake drop. And basically, like, back in the day, there was no such thing as a fake drop. The beats would just drop on the 8 or the 16, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? But now there's these things called the fake drops, and a lot of like, you know, some of them are bangers. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is like it's stunting the growth of the MC with all of this fake drop business. So do you know what I mean? So to answering the question, but the DJ is playing a set and he's playing for him only. He doesn't give a shit who's MCing. Doesn't care what the crowd want. He's just playing for him. That's not going to be the best experience for the party goer, in my opinion. The best experience for the party goer is going to be when they're working together. And I feel a lot of times, and again, I'm speaking from my experience, a lot of DJs, they don't want to play basically not to say like, you have to play what I want. No, let's play what the crowd want. Do you know what I mean? We need to play what the crowd want. We've been paid to do a job. We've got to play what the crowd want. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about us doing what they want. And, you know, I think that has been forgotten. Yeah, I think that's been forgotten by events and DJs. It sounds like I'm bashing promoters and DJs, but it's not that. Like I said, we love you, man. But I just feel that, yeah, there's room for other stuff to go on as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, basically, I was watching a live the other day, and this is not in jungle drum bass, this is in hip hop, and matey was saying that the DJ has killed the scene in the hip hop side of things, yeah. And when I thought, no way, this is what simultaneously is happening in the scene which I'm from, which is the jungle drum and bass scene, where DJs are like, you've got DJs, yeah, that are spitting now. So the DJs are turning up now without an MC and they're spitting on their set, like hosting their set. Do you see what I'm saying? So like it's at a very techie point, like where, you know, if there's not people spearheading certain things, like things might get forgotten about. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel that, you know, I'm one of the people here who is an MC, who's an artist, who loves the culture and is proud to be in the culture and just wants to, you know, keep flying the flag for the MC. And there's a lot of people out there who love the MC. Obviously, we all love the DJs, of course. Do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people who love the MC, and I feel that recently, in recent times, it has been getting next out. And when I saw the thing on the hip hop stream the other day, I thought, no way, like, it's not just happening in our scene, do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the jungle drum and bass scene was built on the MC. It come from the sound system, which is all of the man them like spitting, do you know what I'm saying? On the ragga dubs and all that stuff. So you can't just X out the MC side of things and the artist side of things. And yeah, man, like I said, that's what sort of give me, like, you know, the main inspiration to do the Shellery thing, because yeah, man, MCs need to shell too. Like, when I put this tour on, I totally was not trying to cancel out any DJs. I wasn't trying to cancel out anyone. What I was trying to do is just let people understand and let people know, because a lot of people don't know that the MCs have songs as well. We all know producers and DJs have their songs and they play them in the dance. We know that. But we don't see enough of, which we do not see enough of, is MCs who have got tunes, have got lyrics, have got bars, them spitting their tunes in the parties. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not allowed. Like, I felt like it's not allowed. I've been to some of the biggest raves and I never see live PAs. It's like, what is this? Like, this is confusing me. So yeah, I did that to bring everyone together. So it's not like when you go to a Shellery, you just see MCs spitting their songs. It's not that. You see the MC spitting a song, you see the DJ playing a bit, you see them, you know, playing the set together. It's like a whole mixture of vibes. You might even get a hip hop track or matey performing a grime track. Do you know what I'm saying? With the Shellery, you never know what you're gonna get. So it's not about Xing out the DJ. No, it's about having everyone work together and not under some prejudice shit. Do you know what I mean? I feel like people are very prejudiced towards MCs, man. And it ain't just because I'm an MC, like I see it everywhere. People are very prejudiced towards MCs. They're like, tell him to shut up, he needs to be quiet, let the DJ mix and all that. Like, it's cool, like I get it. If someone is, you know, being over the top and they're just saying a load of shit, of course they need to calm down or whatever. But on the flip side, my bro, and I said this in on my stories the other day, we hear a lot about people telling the MC to shut up. Do you know what I mean? Okay, we get that, yeah? But sometimes DJs need to shut up as well, and that doesn't mean, I mean with your mouth, I just mean with the beats and shit. Like, you're playing 5, 6, 7 rhythms at once. It sounds like noise. That's not, look, I get the art of you mixing 7 tunes at once and keeping them on beat, I get it, but it's just noise. Like, to me, that's noise. I can't spit over that. I can't get the crowd interacting with that. So, you know, like, sometimes the DJs need to just chill the fuck out as well. Like, we don't need to be hearing you dropping 8 tunes at once. Like, we already have DJ Blackley, and we love him, do you know what I mean? You don't have to be a Blackley, you can just be yourself, do you know what I'm saying? And that means you don't have to mix. Double drop every single tune, do you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, like I said, I handpicked all my events, and I try and use DJs that want to play for themselves, the crowd, and the MC. It's not about just playing for you. Just like it ain't about just me turning up and spitting for me, do you know what I mean? It's not that. You have to, you know, you have to read the crowd and all of that. So yeah, man. On the commercial level, like on the mainstream level, I feel that it's a bit like the radio, if I'm being honest with you, bro. Like, dare I say, it's a bit like the radio in the sense where it's being forced upon them. So this fake drop, this like donk techno drum and bass that they're producing at the moment, is being pushed on the youths, like the kids, you know what I'm saying? So it's being force fed onto the children. So in their head, it's like, wow, this is what it is, do you know what I mean? But I think really and truthfully, like with promoting and with the Shellery, obviously I'm pushing a totally different thing, do you know what I'm saying? And it's not like at a commercial level, like at a corporate level. I'm totally underground. Like I said, I'm funding all this myself. But when you've got a company's like massive brands who are, you know, just pushing this, you know, like this specific narrative on the music, yeah, I think that's some force feeding shit. It's like the radio when they're just playing the same song over and over again. In the end, you're like, oh, I like this song, when you didn't like it really, do you know what I mean? They just played it over and over and over again. So I think on a corporate level it's false, but on my level it's not false, because I haven't got all the capital and the money to be pushing it down your neck. It is what it is. If you want to come, you want to come. If you don't like me and you don't like, you know, live MCs or whatever like that, it's cool, that's not your bag. But I feel that there is a market for it. People absolutely love it. You've come to, you know, you've witnessed my events, you've seen the vibes, you know, and I feel, yeah, as long as you've got, you know, you've got a passion for it, there's people that want to hear it, you could just continually build, man. The message behind the Shellery Tour is be independent, man. Like, don't be scared to use your own money and put something into something which you believe. Do you know what I mean? Even if no one's doing it, do you know what I mean? Like, even if no one's doing it, you've got a vision, you've got a belief, you've got a definite chief aim, just push that, man. And I think another message for the Shellery is it's the MC's time. It's our time to shine, do you know what I mean? And that ain't like an egotistical thing. It's about the art. Like, the more people that are doing the art, the more people that know about the art, the bigger the culture where that art comes from is going to be. So, you know, it's all about just building this whole thing. This is our thing. It comes from our country. Like, we give birth to it. This is ours. So, you know, yeah, the message is just keep building a brand, man, and be individual. Do you know what? If I'm being honest, I think definitely another one of the reasons why I did start the Shellery is, yeah, I feel that, you know, when I turn up to an event, like, not talking about Shellery's, any event that I do my job very well. You know, people witness me do the job very well, and I can go to any place in the country and do my job very well. But, you know, not everyone wants to book you. Not everyone wants to, you know, not everyone sees the vision that you've got. So, you know, part of me, it was a bit of like, okay, sweet, you're not going to book me there, you're not going to be there, so I'll just do my own thing. And like I said, I put my own money into it. And that's a thing which I think people could take from it. Like, don't be scared to basically, gamble on yourself, like bet on yourself. Because if you bet on yourself, it's on you, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So when you bet on yourself, you're going to be more willing to complete something because you bet on yourself, innit? You don't want to lose your dough. So, you're going to put all your efforts into it. So, yeah, man, I think a big reason why I did start the Shellery thing is because, a lot of opportunities, they don't come to you, so you have to make your own. Do you know what I mean? You have to make your own opportunities. When the Shellery tour is over, do you know what? Yeah, I've got loads of things that are manifested in my head, but I don't like to talk about them. Do you know what I'm saying? But there will be more stuff. Definitely, 100%. There's going to be more stuff. There's loads of stuff going on in the background. But after doing a tour around the whole of the UK for a whole year, it's very tiring. Like people don't understand the work that has to go into it. Like people just see you on the stage, like, hey, oh, do you know what I mean? And they think, yeah, that's the thing. There's so much shit that goes on in the background. So I think I need a holiday after my last date, which is in Germany in October. So once I've done that, I'm gonna have a holiday, and then obviously I will come back, regroup, and I will let off the news. So the answer to the question is yes, there's going to be more shows after the Shellery tour, but I'm keeping it all close to my chest at the moment. Yeah, I'm dropping a brand new website very, very soon. Spookasonic.co.uk is going to be the hub where you can get all the tour dates, all the merch, all the music, the label stuff, like everything Spookasonic and Shellery is going to be at the main hub, spookasonic.co.uk. The positives I've seen from doing a tour myself, definitely you see who's got your back, like you see who loves you, do you know what I mean? Like in real life and on social media, do you know what I mean? Like you generally see, because like I've got so many people that I know who I thought love jungle drum and bass, do you know what I mean? But it's like tumbleweed when I throw my event, do you know what I mean? But obviously if there's another event in town or whatever, they're all on it. So it sort of exposes, who loves you and who don't. Because obviously, you're going through life, like, especially as you're younger, you think everyone's your friend, do you know what I mean? When they're not, people really are just, it's like they're sort of, it feels like they're hanging around waiting for you to fail. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is like that. So I've noticed a lot of people show their true colours. So it might sound negative, but it's a positive because, I haven't got to give my energy to them anymore. Because whereas I thought, when I see them, all right, mate, what's going on? It's not that, do you know what I'm saying? So throwing events and doing this tour has shown me, man, who really loves me and who doesn't, do you know what I mean? Also, it showed me what artists love me and what artists don't, do you know what I mean? Because, a lot of artists that have asked me to be on this tour actually begged me to be on his tour. I've not even turned up to events, not even shared a flyer, and it's like, again, it sounds negative, but it's a positive because I'm seeing you're showing me what you're really all about. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'd say, yeah, man, the positives, off the top of my head, the positives are basically people exposing themselves through the tour. And you will notice as well, that you get other people coming into the vortex who wasn't even there. Like, for instance, like I said to my missus yesterday, like, I've had about 4 cameramen, like, who do filming and all that shit, like, do you know what I mean? Hit me up in the last couple of weeks, bruv, I wanna do your event, and it's like, raw, like, I've had hassle trying to get cameramen for all my events, and then now, like, I've got them hitting me up, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel that it's just, yeah, man, it's a positive thing is that you're releasing people and energy what doesn't need to be in the vortex, and you're attracting new energy what does need to be there. Do you know what I mean? So that would be my positive outlook on the Shellery tour so far. Bro, do you know what? That was such an organic laugh because you made me laugh. Like, if you wouldn't have said it in that way, I might have not laughed like that. But yeah, that was my organic laugh to the question. Fucking hell, bro. It's the ting, my lord.